Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video I'm going to be showing you how to start up the CH-47 Delta model Chinook for 8th.11. This is the X-Trident one. The checklist I'm going to be using is a publicly available CH-47 Delta model Chinook checklist that I found online. I have downloaded it on my phone here. So I'm going to be reading it off there. Alrighty, so let's get started. Alright. Pedal adjustment matched, we don't need that here in the sim. Shoulder harnesses, we don't need that. Overhead switches and controls. This is going to be our lights and everything here. So, let's make sure everything's good there. And turn, it's daytime so we don't need any console lights. Turn our anti-collisions on. Center console, we do need that for some of our stuff. It's like the equivalent of the lighted switches switch in the Blackhawk. So we're going to turn that to about 25%. I found that's pretty good without overwhelming the lights and everything. So backup power should be off. Alrighty. So, I'm just going to flow like this, kind of going from the top left down. I'm not a Chinook pilot, by the way, so bear with me when I'm finding some switches and stuff. They should be able to stop. Alrighty, let's get back to the checklist. Yeah, it's good. Overhead switches as required. Fire pole handles are in. Those are in. Agent discharge switch. Check. Alrighty. I don't know what that's on, but I checked it. It's good enough. Your oil pressure and your oil temperature. These are these two gauges right here. Scan them. These gauges right there. Alrighty. Cyclic trim switch auto. FCS system select off. Avionics equipment off and as required. That should be off. Off, good. Off. And it looks like everything's good there. Swell switch is locked. Alrighty. Starting engines. Battery on. Caution lights test. Test, we have all our lights and the cautions are illuminated. Alrighty. Clocks. Sorry. Running, set as required. They're running. We don't need to set anything right now. That's good enough. Troop warn alarm and jump lights. We don't need that right now. We're not doing any jumps. Fire guard posted. I have both my fire guards posted back here. Alrighty. APU start. So I believe it said that you go to run for 3 to 5 seconds. Then you go to start for 2 seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, back to run. And that should start the APU. And I hear it's pulling up. It looks like it did. Alrighty. APU on. We can go ahead and bring our APU gen on. And we can get our power transfers. 1 on. And there should be a light that goes way up there. And then 2 on. There should be a light down here as well. They said to space them 2 seconds apart. I believe it did. A minimum of 2 seconds. Maintenance panel. That should be right there. It should be like right in here. I believe it's not implemented here. So, moving on to avionics, as on as required. I turn this to both. We don't need our Doppler on right now. Everything's good there. Ready? I think that's good. HUD on as required. Cargo hooks. We're not doing any special equipment or anything. That's good. Anti-ice. I don't think we need anti-ice right now. Parking brake set. We have handle out and a caution. Or an advisory, sorry. And cruise guide indicator. I believe that's this. Test. So I don't know what we're really supposed to be looking for here, but it goes up. The echo goes down. If we go back, it goes up. And it goes down. Okay. Altimeters set and check. There we go. Ready, fire detection test. And everything's working. Alright, fuel quantity. We have 3,600 pounds, it looks like there. Well, it's just a miss. And that's just it. Yep. Fuel quantity total, yep, 3,600 pounds. Alrighty. So, that's good. Cyclic trim indicators, we should be on ground and ground. Alrighty. Rotor gauge check position. We have it at about 10 to 11 o'clock off the nose of the aircraft there. That's good. Alrighty. AFCS system check. We have 2 AFCS lights on right now. We turn to 1. The 1 goes away. We have a 2. Turn to both. Both go away. Turn to 2. 1 is on. 2 is away. And back to off. And both illuminate. Alrighty. Flight controls travel and hydraulics check. This is the same as Black Hawk, just you don't have to turn the boost off or anything. Turn it to stage 1. Cyclic. Oh. Sorry. Alright. So, cyclic's going around, you can see our blades are moving, everything good. They call it the thrust control on the Chinook, that's our collective. Moving good. And pedals. Moving good. Alright. Back to both. Back to 2. Alrighty. Cyclic. Doing good. Collective. Good. And pedals. Good. And we're going to turn it back to both. And just make sure everything's feeling good. Alrighty. Everything's good. Alright. So, avionics perform operational check, and so it's required. I believe that is just your flight planning and everything on here. Engine beep trim switch, number 1 and 2 decrease for 8 seconds. I don't have both of them down, so I have to do one at a time. There's a Black Hawk flying right over right now. I don't know if you can hear it or not. Let's see if you guys can hear it real fast. Alright, I'm not sure if you guys can hear that or not, but anyways, let's get back to the checklist here. So, anyways, beep trim down for 8 seconds. Alrighty. Down. This should go until 16 there. Okay. And down till 26. Okay, initiative drawn. I believe that's just the backup power switch. So, area is clear for start. Yep. Okay. EAPS fans 1, 2 on. Alrighty. And first engine start. So, we're going to the engine starts. We're going to turn our main fuel pumps on. And crossfeed's up. Crossfeed open, actually, so I believe. Alright. We're going to start engine 2 first. Engine 2. And the ground. And holding is 10, 12% in 1, release. And go start engine 2. Alright, start engine 1. There's 10% in 1. And 12% release. Okay, we didn't have a good start there. This would be a very hot start in real life, but I'm just going for it. Going back to back like that. But, alright. So, on top of this checklist, I also watched a YouTube video of someone starting up a 47 Delta, just so I could kind of get the flow down and everything, and make sure I'm kind of doing it right. And coincidentally enough, the checklist didn't actually match up, so I'm kind of just mixing the two together. Because I see what it says in the checklist here, but then I remember what they did in that video, so I'm just kind of mixing the two together there to get this startup procedure here. So, second engine start seems first, already did that. Transmission oil pressure, over top, check. Alrighty, that's good. Alrighty, engine condition levers or power control levers, we call them Blackhawk to fly. Slowly advance up to fly, and as you can see, N1 and 2 is increasing. The N1 is increasing. Our torque is increasing. Engine 2 is very behind. I don't know what engine 2's deal is. It's coming back down now. I guess it was in front. They're kind of leveling out a bit now. We still have a needle split here, but they're kind of leveling out a bit. I'm not sure if that was supposed to happen or not, if I advanced them too fast or what. Anyways, so RPM set as required. Check 100% plus minus 1%. We're at 100%, so that's good. Fluid drain lines. I don't have a clue what that is. Gens 1 and 2 on, and you gotta space them out apart a bit, and the advisory goes away, and 2 on. The advisory goes away. Okay, so AP gen off, and power transfers 1 and 2 off. And I'm pretty sure we're supposed to space those out apart too, but I didn't, so there you go. And AP off. And system check null. And transponder standby. And 1220 VFR. We're going to turn this to 2020. 2. Oh crap. There we go. 220. Alright. Fuel pump and crossfeed. Check operation. I would hope the crossfeed would be working because I kind of already said that. Fuel control switch is set. I believe that's just turning all these on and crossfeed closing. Alright. Emergency engine trim system. I'm not going to do that. I don't even know what that is. FADEC system, reversionary system. I saw them do this in the video. The reversionary switch is right up here. But I don't have a clue what they were doing, so I'm not going to do that. Radar altimeter check is up. Yep, 3 feet. We are on the ground right, and maybe that's just something with the Chinook. I don't know. In the Blackhawk, it would not be reading 3 feet on the ground. Transponder check and set. Yep. Truck in there. Alright. And navigation set, DGNS on. Perform operational checks required. Alright, before taxi, swivel switch as required. We're not going to taxi, well I guess we'll taxi a little bit. It's good enough. AFCS, which I believe that drains off for taxi. Cyclic terminators, ground. Okay. Shocks removed, ramp and cabin door is required. I believe our ramp is down, so we're going to put these guys in here. Walk, walk, or we're just going to have them sit. And we're just going to quick landing assist, that way it kind of pops up. Alrighty, that's good. Okay. I think we're good. Shocks are off and everything. So, parking brake required. Cabin door, crew passenger's HUD. And alrighty, parking brake. Parking brake. We can leave our tail wheel locked a little bit as we taxi straight out. We're setting about 30%. We'll go 20% torque here, about, because I think on the ground we'll, well, yeah, we'll go 30%. I think it's about good, probably 25, 30. Right. It's good. Rolling out. Alright. Alright, we're going way too fast though. Anyways, we're going to go and unlock this. Alright, we're going to turn on to Charlie. Whoa, we're going a bit out of the way here. Making sure oh, I just unlocked it. We need to turn to steer. My bad. My bad. Okay. We're on Bravo right here. Let's run this sign over on purpose right here. Turn on Charlie. Alright. And now we're going to pull up on this taxiway here. So taxiing check. Brakes, check pilots, co-pilot side. We'll go and do that right now. Well, pilot side works. We don't need to test co-pilot side because I don't have a co-pilot. Power steering check is required. We're not going to do that. I think we're kind of ready to check that. 4 hover swivel switch locks. Well, we'll do that when we get up here ways, but let's kind of get going here first. When you're turning the straightaway, I'll go ahead and lock it. That way we head straight down the straightaway here, and we can go through our pre-hover checks, and then come to no hover at the end of here. Alrighty. We're one bit fast. Let's go turn this down. Swivel switch lock, ASCS control panel as required. Both. Hover check, flight controls check, flight commits, all that's good. Alright, so we're hover check. Alright, coming up here. We're going to do a hover check and we're just going to kind of hover into the hold short. Alrighty. Alrighty, and down. Alright. For takeoff system check button required. ACS control, slip trim, swivel lock, transponder required. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and set. We're gonna go ahead and set back at 1220. I don't know why I set it to 1, 2, 0. Go 8 and norm. Alrighty. Alright. Chinook 47, holding short, runway 33 at Charlie, 4 souls on board, request takeoff, VFR to the west. Okay, air traffic control, we're just going to act like air traffic control cleared us for takeoff. Coming up. Alrighty. Now what we're going to do, we're going to stay decently low to the ground, that way we kind of get a little bit of the ground effect here. We're going to give it in some power, then come up on the ground here, while staying level. We just went through ETL, as we kind of nose down a bit. And then just increase your pitch a bit, and just kind of slingshot off the ground. Alrighty, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please like and subscribe for more aviation content like this, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in another video.